Reincarnation anime is overflowing with generic tropes, but what happens when the main character enters a new world already packing absolute godlike levels of power? Kicking off our list at number 10, The Beginning. After the end. King Gray lived a life of absolute supreme strength, martial dominance, and total isolation. After suffering an unexpected death, he awakens in a brand new realm of magic and monsters, as Arthur Lewin. Retaining his past memories and incredible combat intellect, he navigates this mystical continent while vowing to protect his newfound family and correct his previous personal life mistakes. This series completely redefines the power fantasy genre by grounding its overwhelming protagonist with genuine emotional vulnerability. The spectacular pacing allows you to actually witness Arthur grow from an infant into an unstoppable force. Furthermore, the breathtaking visual artistry elevates every magical clash, making this a masterclass in blending intense action with deep psychological stakes that keep viewers constantly hooked. Moving down the rankings to number 9, Noble Reincarnation, Born Blessed, so I'll obtain ultimate power. Reborn as the 13th prince of a mighty empire, Noah possesses a ridiculous advantage right from birth. He quickly discovers that his royal lineage grants him unparalleled magical reserves and unique abilities. Instead of engaging in petty political squabbles, Noah focuses entirely on maximizing his boundless potential, exploring dangerous dungeons, and dominating absolutely everyone who underestimates his supreme natural talents. What makes this adaptation phenomenal is the sheer, unapologetic swagger Noah brings to every single encounter. The animation team went wild with the spell choreography, delivering explosive, magical barrages that shake the screen. You will love how it flips the underdog narrative completely upside down, delivering pure, unadulterated hype as the main character steamrolls arrogant villains with effortless, satisfying precision. Keeping the momentum going at number 8, Reincarnated as a dragon hatchling. Waking up in a bizarre, mystical forest, an unnamed human realizes he has been reborn as a tiny, extremely weak dragon. Driven by pure survival instincts, he must hunt monsters, level up, and evolve through multiple devastating dragon forms. As he ascends the evolutionary ladder, he gains catastrophic magical abilities while attempting to understand the brutal rules governing this world. Monster reincarnation stories often drag, but this title stands out by making the progression system incredibly addictive and rewarding. Watching this adorable hatchling transform into an absolute apex predator is incredibly satisfying. The art direction perfectly captures both the terrifying nature of the wilderness and the incredible massive scale of his later evolutions, keeping your eyes glued to the screen. Crashing into the rankings at number 7, Hell Mode. The hardcore gamer dominates in another world with garbage balancing. Alan is an obsessed completionist who actively seeks out the most grueling difficulties available. After selecting a mysterious hidden difficulty setting, he is suddenly transported to an unforgiving fantasy realm as a lowly serf. Armed solely with an unknown summoning class, he exploits game mechanics, grinds relentlessly, and forces his way to absolute supremacy against entirely broken and unfair enemies. This show completely excels because it respects the actual grind. Instead of merely handing the protagonist immediate victory, it forces him to use massive brainpower to break a rigged system. The tactical battles are visually stunning and remarkably clever. It is tremendously refreshing to watch a hero who earns his overpowered status through sheer dedication and perfectly calculated combat strategies. Securing a strong spot at number 6, the Death Mage, who doesn't want a fourth time. Amamiya Hiroto has endured 2 miserable previous lives filled with tragedy and betrayal. Reincarnated for a third time as a half-vampire named Vandalieu, he is cursed with minimal magical affinity, but possesses tremendous death magic. Driven by an intense desire to protect his new followers, he builds a monstrous empire while violently destroying anyone who threatens his peaceful existence. Dark fantasy rarely feels this deeply satisfying. Vandalieu is terrifyingly ruthless toward his enemies, yet incredibly wholesome toward his monstrous allies, creating a brilliant and fascinating character dynamic. The animation masterfully highlights the eerie, unsettling nature of his necromantic abilities. It brilliantly subverts typical hero tropes, delivering a gripping revenge narrative that never holds back on the glorious, chaotic action. Breaking into our top 5 at number 5, my status as an assassin obviously exceeds the hero's. Akira is unexpectedly transported to a magical fantasy realm alongside his entire high school class. While his classmates blindly trust the local royalty, Akira uses his unique stealth abilities to uncover the sinister truth behind the summoning. Relying on his staggeringly high assassin stats, he sneaks through the shadows, dismantling corrupt organizations and protecting his friends from terrible hidden dangers. This anime thrives purely on intense psychological tension and thrilling stealth combat. Seeing Akira operate completely outside the traditional heroic spotlight is intensely engaging. The shadowy visuals and slick fight choreography make every assassination sequence feel incredibly impactful. It is a brilliant blend of mystery and immense power, proving that the quietest guy in the room is often the deadliest. Making serious waves at number 4, reincarnated as the 7th Prince. So I can take my time, perfecting my magical ability. A passionate but painfully average sorcerer meets a violent end, only to be reborn as Lloyd, the 7th Prince of a powerful kingdom. Blessed with terrifying amounts of mana and free from political obligations, Lloyd dedicates his entire existence to obsessively studying magic. He innocently bends the laws of reality, effortlessly subjugating ancient demons while searching for magical knowledge everywhere. Do not let the cheerful demeanor fool you, because this kid is a walking natural disaster. The animation quality is absolutely spectacular, bringing complex magical theories to life with dazzling, vibrant colors and fluid motion. Watching Lloyd casually obliterate legendary threats with an innocent smile is endlessly entertaining, cementing this show as an absolute feast for any action fantasy enthusiast. Climbing the ranks to number 3. The world's strongest rearguard, Labyrinth Country's novice seeker. Arihito is suddenly reincarnated into a labyrinth city where explorers battle monsters for resources. Instead of choosing a traditional vanguard role, he selects the completely unique rearguard class. This supposedly supportive position actually grants him unprecedented abilities to shield his allies and launch devastating counterattacks. He quickly forms a formidable party, diving into treacherous depths while systematically dismantling giant monsters. What sets this series apart is how it completely reinvents the typical support role. The tactical team synergy is flawlessly animated, making every single dungeon raid feel remarkably engaging and strategic. Arihito manages his team with precision, and watching a rearguard absolutely dominate the battlefield from the backlines provides a highly unique and refreshing twist on classic role-playing mechanics. Securing the runner-up spot at number 2, I'm a noble on the brink of ruin, so I might as well try mastering magic after a corporate worker dies. He awakens as Liam, a young noble governing a horribly impoverished and deeply indebted territory. Realizing that his social standing is completely collapsing, Liam turns to the magical arts. He quickly discovers he possesses an overwhelming aptitude for spellcraft. Utilizing his modern knowledge and immense magical prowess, he completely revolutionizes his struggling domain into prosperity. Watching a financially ruined underdog systematically rebuild an entire society using sheer magical dominance is incredibly addictive. The creators perfectly balance wholesome town building mechanics with incredibly explosive action sequences. It is thoroughly delightful to witness arrogant rival lords getting utterly destroyed by Liam, proving that intellect combined with absolute arcane firepower is the ultimate recipe for an engaging story. And finally, reigning supreme at number 1, the Banished court magician aims to become the strongest reincarnated with the profound magical knowledge of a previous life. The main character serves as a highly effective court magician until foolish royals unjustly banish him. Finally unleashed from their strict restrictions, he freely explores the world to maximize his extraordinary magical potential. He effortlessly clears impossible dungeons and defeats legendary beasts, steadily rising to become the absolute strongest sorcerer. There is nothing more satisfying than a massive ego check, and this anime delivers it flawlessly. The stunning visuals capture every single magical onslaught with immense, breathtaking detail. Watching those arrogant royals slowly realize they discarded their greatest asset is cinematic perfection. It perfectly encapsulates everything we absolutely adore about an overpowered protagonist asserting total dominance over an unfair world. overpowered Reincarnation anime continuously prove that dominating fantasy realms is incredibly entertaining. These 10 shows easily deliver unparalleled action alongside supreme magical power. Which of these unstoppable protagonists completely dominates your personal watch list? Drop your thoughts down in the comments, and keep watching great anime.